Returning for April 2022 is the Double Special Heroes banner, a chance to get some limited time seasonal units before having to wait for their reruns later this year. Today we'll be going over the 8 units on the banner, where we'll discuss each one and see what fun skills are available. First up, we have 2 returning 4-star focus units. You can get Crusader Lewyn and Ninja Male Corrin, both at 4 or 5-star rarity, but they're going to be sharing the 3% right. Both of our 4-star focus units are actually blue, so I want to talk about them first. Starting with Crusader Lewyn, he's a blue infantry mage with solid attack and speed and some decent res. His inheritable blue tome is the Drifting Grace Plus, which grants plus 5 attack and speed when above 25% HP. This weapon will also heal the user for 10 HP every single turn. Pretty interesting weapon with attack and speed for either phase, and it has self-sustain to keep the user healthy. This is another solid inheritable blue tome if you need some speed, and really the only major downside is it's kind of awkward to use with things like desperation builds. Perhaps you could mess around with things like Double Fury if you want to go down that route. Now for passives, Lewyn has Attack and Res Solo 3, not bad, and then Infantry Flash 3. Infantry Flash is pretty dang rare and grants Flashing Blade 3 to nearby infantry allies. Definitely a bit niche, but speed tanking has become more viable in recent years, so maybe you have a place for it. Our other blue 4-star focus unit is Ninja Male Corrin. He's a lance infantry unit with very solid attack, decent speed, and then pretty good amounts of defense and res. This Corrin can pretty much run whatever you want to decent success. For his weapon, Corrin's gonna have the Ninja Naginata Plus, which is actually the second Ninja Brave Lance. You lose -4 defense and res, but you suffer no speed penalty, and if you outspeed by 8, then you get up to +4 extra damage per hit. This is a more damage-oriented weapon compared to Ninja Navarre's Ninja Yari Plus, which just grants +4 speed instead. The Ninja Naginata is nice for high attack units who have some speed, like Corrin here. He will get that extra damage against slower, tankier enemies. If you want some passives, Corrin has Swift Sparrow 2 and Special Sparrow 3. Swift Sparrow is great, but we have it on free-to-play options now. Special Sparrow, however, is a ton of fun, and this is the easiest way to get some extra copies for foddering. Overall, the blue 4-star focus group is actually not too bad. Some decent inheritable weapons, and you can grab Attack and Res solo, Infantry Flash, or Special Sparrow. Moving on to the red group, we have Summer Freyr. He takes the do-so approach as a slow min-maxed beast cavalry unit with a lot of defensive bulk. Freyr's Daydream Horn grants +6 attack, inflicts -6 attack, and gives him a follow-up attack, making him a pretty fun unit. He has low attack and defense to add to his bulk, and then he is the only holder of the somewhat niche defense and res catch 4 A skill, potentially +9 defense and res for either phase, and we have the defense and res solo seal if you want to take that further. Now, we don't have a defense and res catch 3 holder yet, but I do think it's possible it could show up on a lower rarity or heroic rail unit in the future. If that ever happens, you would be able to get the tier 4 and then low attack and defense all in one go. That would be the best value. Joining Freyr is going to be Crusader Julia. She is a flying red mage and with very high attack, plus she has some decent speed and res. Her Luminous Grace Plus inheritable red tome is just like Lewyn's Drifting Grace, +5 attack and speed when healthy, and then +10 HP healing every single turn. This is one of the more interesting inheritable red tomes, but Julia is a 5-star only seasonal unit, so it's pretty tough to get to actually get a hold of it. It's not bad for a fast unit like, say, Peleus though. We did get the red Vulture tome recently, which is another strong option. Now, Julia does keep her unique light and dark B skill. Basically, she gets an Omni Lull and negates adaptive damage. For inheritable passive skills, you can get Rally Speed and Res Plus and Attack and Speed Push 4, not bad. It is possible to pass all of Julia's top skills to another red mage. You can get the base Rally Speed and Res from Tautiu, and you can get Attack and Speed Push 3 from Gonzalez or Petrine. That's going to let you pick up Rally Speed and Res Plus, Attack and Speed Push 4, and the 2 slots for Luminous Grace Plus. Moving on to the green group, if you want more dual Ninja Female Corrin and Elise copies, then you're in luck. If you have the Fey Pass, you could spark another copy, and this would be like the 3rd guaranteed copy if you sparked the A Hero Rises banner and you got the free copy since she won the voting gauntlet. All of this assumes you have enough orbs though. Now, I feel like everyone should understand why dual Female Corrin won the A Hero Rises event by now. Very offensive green cavalry mage with a souped up brave tome and a dual scale that grants another action. Combine this with console from Speed and Res Far Trace and you have a very fun and mobile nuke. Since everyone got the free copy, maybe you'd rather use these two for fodder. Corrin offers Rally Up Defense Plus, Tank Speed Push 4, Speed and Res for Trace, and Joint Drive Attack. Lots of possible skill inheritance combinations here. You could get Rally Up Defense and the Plus version with Attack and Speed Push 4 and Joint Drive Attack. You could also do Speed and Res for Trace with Attack and Speed Push 4, which is fine for any offensive unit. You could also do Speed and Res for Trace with Joint Drive Attack. Can't really complain with extra copies of dual Corrin. If you want to merge Corrin though, then you can get another spicy unit in Winter Artur. He's a green armored mage with low speed and bulky defenses. Artur comes with the Snow Glow Plus, which is inheritable green tome with attack and res unity built in. This is pretty neat if you want a way to deal with debuffs. Air's Remix gave for attack and res unity if you want to double stack it, and Dual Crom's dual skill can give your green mage another unity effect to triple stack these effects. Very powerful combination if debuffs are in play. Now, for other skills, Artur has Odd Follow-Up 3, which gives army units basically Omni Breaker, but it only works on odd numbered turns. Kinda not bad for offense and defense, but you can find consistent follow-up skills with Bold Fighter or one of the million Quick Repulse Armor B skills. For most players, the more enticing passive to inherit is Defensive as far save. Save skills continue to thrive, and this is the pure defensive option. If you're summoning, the green group is pretty spicy. You either get one of the best units in the game, or you get an army unit who has a unity toe with a save skill. Competing for the top color to summon in this banner is Colorless, starting with Ninja Igrene. She's a flying colorless dagger user with the highest attack for any dagger unit, and she has some pretty decent 38 speed. Her Nabata Kunai does grant +4 speed on top of this, and it's a brave dagger as well. It also gives Igrene the very scary 2-space warping ability, so she has incredible mobility to make her brave attacks. She can sneakily get into position to snipe those squishier enemies. For her passives, Igrene is the only unit with Colorless dual flying 4 if you care about arena scoring. She also has Speed and Defense Rain 3, which is a consistently strong C skill for guaranteed debuffs. A lot of physical damage flyers wouldn't mind having that skill. Last but not least is Harmonic Lysithea and Loot. We have another highly offensive Mage Cav, but this time they're colorless. Lysithea's Sweet Yule Log Accelerated Specials grants +6 attack and speed, and if she outspeeds by 10 or more, she attacks twice. This is like a pseudo Brave Tome, but if Lysithea doesn't outspeed by 10, she actually gets a free follow-up attack instead. In general, Lysithea has ways to hit twice, and her Harmonic skill grants +6 attack field buff, Resonance Blades, and the bonus doubler effect. Basically, Lysithea has multiple ways to attack you twice, and she buffs her attack really high to make those hits hurt. If she isn't really stopped, then she can also quad. Now, for passives, you got Swift Sparrow 3 and Attack and Res Far Trace 3. Really can't go wrong with this combo for offensive units if you need Kanto, although it doesn't reduce speed for you. You can grab both at the same time if you get Swift Sparrow 2, which I highly recommend you do. If you don't need Kanto, you can get Swift Sparrow 3 with Colorless Feud 3. This Feud skill disables all support skills if you fight a colorless foe, while inflicting -4 debuffs on top. If you fight any other color, you instead disable support skills of colorless enemies, so things like Flame's damage reduction staff. Feud skills are interesting if you know you will fight one specific color a lot, or if a specific color has a lot of support type units. Overall, the Colorless group is another strong set. You have some very nice passives, and you have 2 deadly offensive units. That'll wrap up things for this video, but if you're on the fence about summoning, we have a lot of interesting banners coming up. First up on the 18th is a new heroes banner, which you can wait to see first. We're also getting back-to-back new hero banners before what I assume is the Fallen Heroes banner in late May. We have a mythic hero this month. Maybe it's going to be a dark mythic finally. There are some spicy skill banners up as well, with Menace, Lulls, and Dual A skills coming up. Important to note, not on the calendar is Golden Week events. Usually this is when we get special banners, like last year for example, it was 4 Hero Fests for all 4 Choose Your Legends groups. If anything like that happens this year, we'll know toward the ends of April, going into the first week of May. If you're gonna summon now, then I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.